certainly a couple weeks in when we increased the budget to where it was more than just kind of testing, and we saw 2 or 3 sales come in that added up to $1,000. And at that point, that was like half of our average daily sales, and maybe even more than that in some cases. My name is Jake. I'm the COO and co-founder of Golf Roots. We are basically pre-owned golf clubs and sets company. We take in older and some new clubs and then resell them online through e-commerce retail website. We kind of knew we weren't going to be able to just compete with all these other companies on price alone, so we really wanted to kind of create our brand, and we really needed a better way to go about our Google ads, our Facebook ads. And so we reached out to Josh. We had heard great things, and we were kind of in need of that direction, kind of a path that would let us organize, view, and kind of improve all of our ads without just trying to figure it out on our own. We recognize that different companies, especially Facebook, have the analytics and targeting capabilities to reach the consumers that we wanted. We didn't know much about that ourselves. It wasn't in either of our backgrounds, and so we were kind of looking for somebody to kind of show us rather than just do it for us. We wanted to actually learn how to do this and how to be successful, as opposed to just having to pay somebody kind of in perpetuity to do it for us. We brought in a couple people and kind of tasked them with creating different ads, but truthfully, a lot of these people were right out of college and really didn't have a ton of experience in the space. If we were still trying to just work with college-aged kids who didn't really have experience there, we'd be spinning in circles for a long time. So it gave us direction and a way to manage the things we're putting out. We had probably well over $100,000 in the time that we were working together, driven in sales, at a return on ad spend that was comfortable and even surpassed kind of what we initially expected. Obviously, helping a small business grow and scale in a way that is sustainable is really important. And so running these Facebook ads and Google ads, and even just having the ability to critically think about what we're doing, who we're marketing to, is something that's going to help us for years to come. If you are small and you have an idea, you want to test that idea or grow it in the first few years even, without necessarily having to hire a really expensive marketing specialist, I think this is a great program. It really gets you kind of the basis and the fundamentals and allows you to grow again without having to give up equity or to take on debt to hire somebody who does have these experiences. So I really would recommend it to other small, medium businesses, and I really felt like it was a great kind of learning opportunity. And especially just looking back and seeing the sales, right? Like, you can't argue with that. The class, again, not cheap, but when you look at that relative to how much we actually generated and where I think we would have been without it, it's undoubtedly worth it in my mind.